Alright, today guys we're going to do contact loss for the mission. We're using two fun little armies. We worked on terrain, so we'll have some more terrain for you guys to see next week when we do our battle report. It's going to be a quick battle report, fun tank on tank battle. We hope you guys enjoy. As always, leave comments. We really appreciate hearing them and we learn from our mistakes. Alright, this is my Blood Angel Spearhead Detachment. I'm leading it off with Furioso Librarian. He has Blood Boil and Shield of Sanguinius. His Warlord trait is going to be the extra attack and the charge. I have two Vindicators with Storm Bolters on it. I have your regular Land Raider with a Storm Bolter, Twin Heavy Bolter, and Las Cannon Sponsons. And then in the back I have two Furioso Dreadnoughts with Frag Cannons and Heavy Flamers in drop pods coming in.
For my Astra Militarum, I have a Spearhead Detachment, so I'll have a total of 4 command points. For my HQ, I have a Tank Commander, who has the Tenacious Survivor Warlord trait. He has a Vanquisher Cannon, a Hull-Mounted Las Cannon, and Multi-Bolter Sponsons. I have a squadron of 2 Leman Russes Vanquishers with hull-mounted las cannons. I'm trying out the Steeds, or however you say it, Tank Destroyer. A pair of Leman Russes Demolishers with hull-mounted heavy bolters. A Basilisk with hull-mounted heavy bolter. And then for a fast attack choice, I took a squadron of 2 Hellhounds with the Belter Cannons and hull-mounted heavy bolters. Rolling to place first objective for the Astra Militarum.
And Blood Angels.
Astra Militarum gets to put first objective down. Place objective marker 1 on this side of the board.
2.
Place 3 on the opposite side.
4.
Objective 5.
And objective 6.
So you get to choose deployment and your table side grid.
I think we're going to go with standard Dawn of War deployment.
What side are you taking?
I will take the camera's far side.
Nice.
Alright. So we had I made a mistake with Psychic Powers. Furioso Librarian has Unleash Rage and Shield of Sanguinius. And I have placed all my tanks forward, and I have the 2 Dreadnoughts and drop pods.
Astra Militarum's deployment just deployed along my entire deployment area. Clustered the Leman Russes together near the tank commander to be able to issue orders to them, and positioned to be able to fire at the Blood Angels.
You guys are really utilizing the entirety of the board here.
I got guys over here.
Guy.
This guy's
All
inside
right.
the tank.
I'm going to attempt to seize. I do. Alright, so I pulled the card behind enemy lines. So I deep struck my drop pods with the Dreadnoughts back in the corner to get that objective. And I'm going to try to hit them from that flank. All my tanks move forward. The Furioso Librarian advanced. I'm now going to try to attempt to cast Shield of Sanguinius onto this Vindicator here. It's a warp charge value of 6. And it does not go off. So he will not have an invulnerable save this turn. And now I'll go ahead and start firing. So, first off, the Land Raider here will fire directly across at that center tank there, Joe.
This one?
Yep. So it's going to fire everything. So twin las cannons first. It is 3 up, but it moved in the heavy, so I'm looking for 4 pluses.
The Land Raider doesn't take the penalty for moving.
Okay, so 3 pluses. That's 2 hits. And you are toughness 7 on that?
8.
8. So 2 go through.
2 6+ saves. Fail both.
Okay. So 2d6 damage. 9.
It's down to 3 wounds.
Okay. The twin heavy bolter. Heavy 6. Three ups. Three hits. And 6s.
5s.
5s? Okay. Nothing, either way. And then the storm bolter. So if it's rapid fire 2, I get
2 shots. You're outside of half range.
Gotcha. I get 4. Okay. 3 ups, 1 hit. Looking for a 5, nothing. So that was the Land Raider. Now the Vindicator, the back one here, Joe, is going to try to attempt to shoot at him. Let me double check range. Pretty sure I've got the 24 inches. Yes. So he will be down a BS because it's heavy. So D3. Two shots. Two hits. Threes. 2 go through.
2 6+ saves. Made 1.
Made 1, okay. D6 damage. Three.
It's down to 8 wounds.
Alright, and then the storm bolter. 4s, 2 hits, 5s, 1.
3+ save. Fails.
Okay, and then the other Vindicator, the front one, onto the same target. 2 shots. Nothing. And the Storm Bolter. 2 hits. 2.
2 3-up saves. Failed.
And then onto the Basilisk back there, the drop pods. I'll just fire both at once, same target. So, oops. Is it 4s or 3s on this? Yes, 3. But they moved. Well, it's not heavy, so it's fine. So 2 hits, 2 saves.
2 3-ups. Failed 1.
Okay, so that's all the damage I was able to do. So I'm guessing it's going to hurt pretty bad this turn. But I did score my 1 objective.
And you have 3 units back there, so you get a D3
Yep.
points.
D3. I shall roll it now. 2.
In the Astra Militarum turn, I got Defend Objective 1, which is currently being defended by my Hellhounds. I moved them forward to bring them within their motor range of the closest Vindicator. The only other unit that moved was a Basilisk, who is moving as quickly as he can away from the Blood Angels, Drop Pods, and their Furiosa Dreadnoughts. Going into my shooting phase, I'm going to issue the order from the tank commander onto the closest Vanquisher to allow them to reroll ones in the shooting phase. So I'm going to start off with that Vanquisher shooting into the Land Raider, firing his main gun and his last cannon. Starting off with the main gun, hitting on 4s. Hits. Toughness on Land Raider.
8.
So strength 8 moving on 4s. Nothing. Last cannon. Miss. I'll then go into the wounded Vanquisher next to him, who is only hitting on 6s now, because he's dropping down to 3 wounds. Firing main gun. Missed. And last cannon. Miss. The tank commander himself will fire his 2 multi-meltas, the last cannon, and his main gun into the closest Vindicator.
T8, awesome.
Starting off with the multi-meltas, hitting on 3s, missed. Last cannon hitting on 3s, hit, wounding on 3s. Wound from the last cannon.
I don't get any save.
Isn't it -3? I mean, Joe's getting 6 pluses. I think you get 6 pluses.
Okay. 6 plus coming in. Nope.
Last cannon, 4.
What?
Main gun. Hits. Hitting on 4s. Wounds. Another wound.
Nope.
D6 damage for the main gun. I get your 2 dice, just got the lowest, so another 4 damage.
Alright, so he's taking 8.
The Steeg's Tank Destroyer will fire into the Land Raider with its main gun. D3 shots. 2. Hitting on 4s. Both hit. Strength 9, wounding on 3s. 1 wound minus 380. Six.
Oh my god.
Shouldn't it be a 2?
Yeah, limited because of 2.
Oh, does it? Okay. It's -3?
Yes. D6 damage. 4 damage.
Right.
The Hellhound that was wounded will fire first into the Vindicator. He didn't drop below his first threshold, so he still gets his full ballistic skill. Firing with his multi-cannon and his heavy bolter. Number of shots for the multi-cannon, just 1. Wounding on 4s. Hitting on 5s, hit. And wounding on 4s. Wounds minus 480.
Okay, so the Vindicator only has 3 up, so.
2d6 damage, he's got the lowest. 6.
6, so let's see if she blows up. Nope. You got the first one. First blood.
Then check range. Second one. It's outside of the Meltor range. So shoot him. Hellhound on the other one. Number of shots. 3. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit. Wounding on 4s. No. And then it's heavy bolter shots. Hitting on 5s. And wounding on 5s. No. The Basilisk will fire its Earthshaker cannon into the Land Raider.
Alright.
2d6 shots. Just got the lowest. 4. Hitting on 5 because he moved. Just 1 hit. Hitting on 5s. No. And it's heavy bolter. Hitting on 5s. And wounding on 5s. 1 wound minus 180.
Alright. 3 up. Nope, thanks.
The Leman Russes Demolisher with the guy popping out of the turret will fire into both his guns into the Land Raider, starting off with the Demolisher cannon. Aiming 3 shots. Just 1. Hitting on 4s, he didn't move. Hits. Moving on 3s. We'll use a command point to reroll the 1. Wounds, minus 3 AP. Fire up.
Nope, goes through.
D6 damage. 3. And it's heavy bolter, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 5s. 1 hit, minus 1 AP.
3 up. Good.
Then the Demolisher cannon from the other Leman Russes heavy bolter into the Land Raider. Number of shots. 1 kill. Hitting on 4s. Hits. Wounding on 3s. Another wound. Minus 3 AP.
Goes through.
D6 damage. 1.
Alright.
And then heavy bolter. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. Nothing.
Okay.
And with that, that will end the Astra Militarum's turn. Having successfully secured first blood, and still holding defend objective 1.
So, the Blood Angel Vindicator stayed where it was. The Land Raider moved up into a better shooting position. And both Furiosos closed in on the flank over there. The Furioso Librarian also moved up. Now Furioso Librarian is going to cast Shield of Sanguinius. It's 6. Goes off with a 9. He will cast it onto the Vindicator, giving it a 4+ invulnerable save.
What objectives did you get?
I have Hold the Line, which I will not get,
That's
which I will throw out.
That's staying
And then
in
I
your
have
deployment zone, right?
Yes. Hold the Line is where you keep 3 units in your own deployment zone, and you have no enemy units within your deployment zone. And then you capture it. And then I also got Hold Objective 2, which I do not know. Oh, it's right here. So I will get it if Joe does not destroy my Vindicator. So we shall see. But first off, Vindicator is going to shoot at the damaged tank there. So D3 shots. 2. Didn't move. 4+.
3+.
Or 3+, yes, you're correct. I'm going to use command point and re-roll that 2. And that's 2 hits. Need 3s. 1.
1 6+ save. Fail.
Okay. D6 damage. 2.
It's down to 4.
Alright. Storm Bolters. Two hits, 1 wound.
3+ save. Fails.
The Land Raider is crippled, so it will be hitting on a 4+. It is going to try to shoot the other tank up front here on the objective. One hit. And 1 save.
6+. Fail.
D6, 6 damage.
Down to 5.
The Heavy Bolter. 6 shots. 4 hits. 2 saves.
2 4-ups. Trailblazer.
And then the Storm Bolter. Two hits. And nothing. And that is all. Oh no, the 2 drop pods will fire onto the Basilisk. They're both barely in range. Shoot both at the same time again. One hit. Nothing. And that is it for the Blood Angels.
And you're discarding
I
your.
will discard, hold the line.
And the Astra Militarum secured defend objective 1.
So that's 1 point.
1 point and 1 for first blood. So Astra Militarum's on 2.
So it's 2-2.
Yep.
Drew 1 new objective for the Astra Militarum, Witch Hunter, and since there's a Blood Angel Psyker on the table, I can achieve that. Move the one of the Hellhounds out so that he could target the Librarian through the shipping crates. Move the 1 injured Leman Russes Vanquisher forward to get him out of the way. The Basilisk continued to drive away from the Dreadnoughts and is now securing an objective, so we had to generate an additional one next turn. And everyone else stayed stationary to maintain their complete ballistic skill. The Leman Russes tank commander is going to issue the order to the Vanquisher next to him to be able to reroll 1s. He's going to start off with him shooting. He'll target the Land Raider with his last cannon and main gun. Hitting on 4s with the main gun. Hits. Wounding on 4s. Nope. Last cannon, hitting on 4s. Missed. The Basilisk will target the Land Raider with its main gun and its heavy bolter.
Okay.
Rolling 2d6 for number of shots. Just 2. Hitting on 5s because he moved. Nothing. And that is 3 heavy bolters hitting on 5s. 1 hit. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound, minus 1 AP.
Good.
The Leman Russes Demolisher, with the guy popping out of the turret, will fire his 2 guns into the Land Raider. Number of shots with the Demolisher cannon. 3. Hitting on 4s, didn't move. 2 hits, wounding on 4s, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, minus 3 AP.
The Land, right? So
Yeah.
1 of those.
D6 damage. 3. And then his heavy bolter. 1 hit. We got 5s. Nothing. The other Demolisher will shoot him. Number of shots. 3. Hitting on 4s. Nothing. And then his heavy bolter. 1 hit. Moving on 5s. 1 wound.
Good.
The Steeg's Tank Destroyer will target the Land Raider. Need 3 shots. I'll use a command point to reroll that. So just 1. Hitting on 4s. Hits. Moving on 3s. Nothing. The Leman Russes Tank Commander will fire all of his weapons into the Librarian Dreadnought. Starting off with the main gun, hitting on 3s. Hits. Toughness.
Under the Land Raider?
On the Dreadnought.
The Dreadnought, 7.
So, wounding on 3s. Wounds, minus 3 AP.
Goes through.
So, 6.
6 damage.
Multi-melters, hitting on 3s. Both hit. Wounding on 3s. 2 more wounds. Minus 4 AP.
Alright. 2 more?
Yeah.
He gets no save against it. 4.
26 damage. 4.
Okay, he is gone. Let's see if he blows up.
Does not. Then the librarian dead. The one hellhound will target the land raider with his weapons. He moved, so he'll only be hitting on 6s now because of the threshold he hit. So main gun, D3 shots, 2 hitting on 6s, 1 hit, wounding on 4s. When wounded, minus 4 AP.
4 up. Good.
On the land raider.
Oh, Land Raider? I'm sorry. No, but I got a 6, so it's still fine.
And then heavy bolter. No. And then the other hellhound will fire his weapons into the Vindicator.
Okay.
He didn't move, so he'll be hitting on 5+. 3 shots with the melter cannon. 3 hits. Wounding on 3s, so wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
4 up. Takes 2.
6 damage. 10.
10? Okay. He's gone. No, he's got 1 left. So 11.
Heavy bolter hitting on 5s. 1 hit. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. And with that, that will be the end of the Astra Militarum's turn. I managed to secure a Witch Hunter, putting me on 3 tactical points.
Alright, so Blood Angels have secure Objective 2 and Objective 3. We defended Objective 2 last turn, so we moved the one Furioso onto the Objective 3 over there. Advance the other one up, and then the Land Raider crept up a little bit in its crippled state. It can only move 3 inches. So, onto the shooting. We will do the Furioso Frag Cannon, since it is assault. 2d6, strength 6. So, let's see how many we got here. 8. So, I'm going to need 5s. And they're -1. 3.
3 4+ saves. Failed 2.
Okay. And then the Land Raider will fire its Lance cannons at the front tank over here. 5 ups. 2 hits. 5 3s. 2 saves.
2 6+. Made 1.
Okay. 1 goes through. A 5.
He's dead. See if he explodes on a 6+. He does not.
Okay. And the Vindicator on a 5 up. We'll use command point and reroll that. Nope, both missed. And that's it for the Blood Angels' turn. We secure Objective 2 and 3.
Drew 2 new objective cards for the Astra Militarum. Secure Objective 6 and Secure Objective 5. Objective 6 is the one of the ones in the Blood Angel deployment zone, so I won't be able to get that. But Objective 5 is the one being held by my Basilisk. Move the closest Leman Russes Demolisher away from the Dreadnought. Move the 2 remaining Leman Russes Vanquishers forward so they can start targeting the Dreadnoughts. The 1 Hellhound at 4 wounds moves slightly to get within 12 inches of the Land Raider. The Steeg's Tank Destroyer and this Leman Russ Demolisher remain still, so they'll be firing on 4+. The Tank Commander is going to issue the reroll 1s order onto the remaining Vanquisher, firing his weapons into the Land Raider. Main gun, hitting on 4s, missed. Las Cannon, hitting on 4s. Hits, wounding on 3s. Nothing. The Steeg's Tank Destroyer will then fire into the Land Raider. D3 shots. 1, hitting on 4s. Missed. The Hellhound on 4 wounds will fire into the Land Raider. D3 shots. Hitting on 6s. Nothing. And his Heavy Bolter. Missed. The Tank Commander will fire into the Land Raider with all of his weapons. Main gun. Main gun hitting on 4s because he moved. Hits. Wounding on 4s. Failed to wound. Last cannon hitting on 4s. Hits. Wounding on 3s. Failed to wound. Multi-motos hitting on 4s. Failed to hit. The other Hellhound will fire into the Vindicator. He did move, so he'll be hitting on 5s. D3 shots. 1 hit. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound, minus 4 AP. On the Vindicator.
No. So that blows up because it doesn't get a save at all. So there's nothing within range of it. Just goes away.
The Leman Russes Demolisher that did not move will fire into the Land Raider. D3 shots. I will use a command point to reroll that. Bit better, hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s. Nothing.
The Demolisher wounds on 3s.
Don't know what I rolled.
C8.
So, hitting on 4s with the Heavy Bolter, and wounding on 5s. 1 wound, minus 1 AP.
It's good.
The Basilisk will then fire his Earthshaker into the Land Raider. So 5 shots. He moved, so only hitting on 5s. That wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. Minus 2 AP.
Alright, 4 ups. It's dead. How many wounds it have? No, it's 4 left. It's not dead.
So D6. Just 1.
Just 1. 3 left.
1 hit. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound. Minus 1 AP.
Alright, 1 more. Good.
The injured Demolisher will target the Land Raider. These 3 number shots. Hitting on 5s because he moved. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
Takes it.
D6 damage. 5.
So it's gone. Does not explode.
And with that, that is all of the Astra Militarum shooting. I managed to secure objective 5, putting me on a total of 5 points between the 3 I have, First Blood, and Slay the Warlord.
Which was the Librarian Dreadnought.
Alright, so the Blood Angels got secure objective 4, which is in the middle where the Land Raider was. The Furioso Dreads moved up, 1 into cover, 1 to try to assault. They will, the one that moved forward towards the tanks will now try to fire and hopefully get the assault off. So first off, the frag cannon onto the tank closest to the edge of the table with the black cap. 2d6. That's 10. I need 5s.
4+ saves. Failed one.
Alright. And now the heavy flamer. D6. 6. Need 5s. Nothing. Now I shall attempt to assault the same tank that I fired at. So go ahead and fire your Overwatch.
Shot from Demolisher. Just 1. Getting on 6s. Nothing. 3 heavy bolters. Nothing.
Okay. Rolling for the assault. 9 inches.
I think you made it.
Alright, we can measure just to make sure. And attacks. He has 4. Strength 12. -3. Oh, that's bad. 1 hit. And then nothing. So he did good. You may attack back.
3 attacks back. Hitting on 6s. 1 hit. Strength 7. So nothing.
Okay.
Tied combat.
We did. It was really bad for the Blood Angels.
Beginning of the Astra Militarum turn, drew 2 new tactical objective cards, Kingslayer, which I'll just get at the end of my turn, and Psychological Warfare, which I'll have to discard, because all the units are only made up of 1 model. Leman Russes Tank Commander is going to issue the same order once again to the other Vanquisher. Both of them moved, along with one of the Hellhounds sped off towards objective in the Blood Angel side, and the Basilisk advanced forward to secure objective 6 and to move away from the Dreadnought hiding behind the Shrine of the Aquila. So starting off with the Vanquisher that was given the order, hitting on 5 with his main gun into the Dreadnought, wounding on 3s, wounds, -3 AP.
Takes it.
4 damage.
Okay.
Last hand. Missiles. The tank commander will fire all of his guns into the Dreadnought. Starting off with the main gun. Missed. Last hand. Hitting on 4s. Missed. And multi-motors. Both missed.
Has he ever hit any?
He has. I use my last command point to reroll one of the multi-motors. This again. The Steeg's Tank Destroyer will fire his gun into the Dreadnought. D3 shots. 2. Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s. 1 more. -3 AP.
All good.
The Demolisher with 10 wounds will shoot into him. He didn't move, so he'll be hitting on 4s. Main gun. There's 1 shot. Hitting on 4s. Nothing. Heavy bolter. 3 hits. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. Check if the Hellhound is in range. He is. He did not move, so D3 shots from his main gun. 2. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. Nothing. And his heavy bolter. 1 hit. Wounding on 5s. Nothing.
Wow.
So, with that, as the end of the Astra Militarum's turn, I'm going to discard Psychological Warfare, and I get D3. I get 1 victory point for Kingslayer and 1 for securing Objective 6.
Alright, so Blood Angels moved up with the Furioso for some combat. The other Furioso is taking cover behind the shrine. And on to shooting. The Dread is going to fire both of its weapons at the tank in front of him with the... right here. So, frag cannon. 9. Need 5s. 3.
3, 4, 6.
Heavy Flamer. 4. Need 5s. 2. Alright. And then I shall assault it.
There you go. This and last game.
10 inches. We'll make it in. Gonna move on to the side. Again, 4 attacks. We shall see if he can hit. 2 hits. 2 wounds. Negative 3.
2 3-ups. 6 ups. Failed them.
Okay, 3 each.
So he's down to 5. So 5 wounds puts him down a threshold. So he only gets D3 attacks back. 1, hitting on 5, hitting on 6. Up.
And you didn't get any objective cards, right?
Nope.
You
I
have no
just have the
objectives?
secure objective 4 still. Which I shall try to get if the game moves on to a 6th round.
Drew 2 new tactical objectives for the Astra Militarum, Overwhelming Firepower and Master the Warp. Hopefully I'll be able to get Overwhelming Firepower this turn. Fell back from combat with the 1 Leman Russes Vanquisher, who she can't move that far back, so just be back there. Everyone else stayed stationary except for the 1 Hellhound who moved out to be able to hold Objective 2. Going into my shooting phase, I'm going to start off with the tank commander, firing everything into the dreadnought next to him. So, main gun, hitting on 3s, hits, wounding on 3s, failed to wound, multi-motos, both hit, wounding on 3s, 1 wound, minus 4 AD.
Oh, I can't save it.
Does 3 damage. Then his last cannon, missed. The tank destroyer will fire into him. D3 shots. 2, hitting on 4s. And hitting on 3s. 1 minus 3.
Command point there. Nope.
D6 damage. 5.
Does not explode.
And then the Basilisk will fire his main gun into the hidden dreadnought.
Alright.
He did not move, so he'll get to hit on 4+. So roll down
Whoa.
the shots. Gets 5. Hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 3s. Nothing. And with that, that will be the end of the Astra Militarum's turn. I will discard Master of the Warp, and I secured overwhelming firepower.
Go ahead and roll, see if she ends, Joe.
Goes on.
All right.
So, what's the score?
Score is
I have 6.
7 for the Astra Militarum. Or 8, rather.
So during the Blood Angel's turn, the Furioso decided to come out of cover in case it goes to a last turn and grab objective 3 and see if he can survive being shot at by an entire tank army of Imperial Guard or Adeptus Mechanicus.
Astra Militarum.
Yeah, Astra Militarum. They're the same color as your AdMech. They're red.
Drew 3 new tactical objective cards: Domination, Defend Objective 6, and Defend Objective 5. My Basilisk is currently sitting on Objective 6, so I'll get that in the next Blood Angel turn if the game goes on. Move the 1 Leman Russ Demolisher out to be able to shoot it into the Dreadnought. Everyone else stayed stationary. I'll start off with my shooting phase with the order from the tank commander into the wounded Leman Russ once again to be able to reroll 1s in the shooting phase. Firing the Vanquisher Cannon first. He's only hitting on 5s now. Missed. And last cannon hits. Wounding on 3s. Nothing. The tank commander will then fire his main gun and last cannon into it. Hitting on 3s with the main gun. Wounding on 3s. Wounds, minus 3 AP.
Good.
Then his last cannon. Nothing. The Demolisher that moved will fire into him. D3 shots. Hitting on 5s. Nothing. Heavy Bolter, hitting on 5s. And 5s. Nothing. The other Demolisher that didn't move will fire into him. D3 shots. Hitting on 4s. Heavy Bolter hitting on 4s. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. And then the Basilisk will fire into him. 6 shots. Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s. Two wounds minus 2 AP.
I will use my command point, the last one, and re-roll that 3. Nope, goes through.
D3 damage.
Okay.
The tank destroyer. You can see him. He'll fire into the Dreadnought. D3 shots. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. Minus 3 AP.
Goes through.
D6 damage. 4.
Okay.
And that will be the end of the Astra Militarum turn. Secured no objectives this turn, but I will discard Domination.
And we shall see if the game goes on. It does not.
Yeah.
So it's over. So, Astra Militarum wins.